Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my June favorites. So if you guys want to see what I've been loving this month, then please go ahead and continue watching. So the first product that I want to talk about are my skin products. So the very first favorite of this month has to be this sunscreen that I recently discovered. This is by the brand Drunk Elephant. I actually got this during the VIB Rouge sale event, whatever. It wasn't a sale, but it was like an event, a preview to the fall collection. Now this wasn't anything that was being sold part of that exclusive event. This actually came out a few weeks before the event, and I really wanted to try it because I've heard amazing things about Drunk Elephant. Now I didn't want to expand too much because my skin is super sensitive, so whenever I try like a bunch of stuff, my skin doesn't react well to it. So I was like, let me just pick one thing out of Drunk Elephant, and I decided to pick this sunscreen because I've been in such need of a good sunscreen, especially now that we're in the summertime. I just wanted something that was going to just slay the game for me. So the reason why I like this one is because not only is it sunscreen, but it's kind of like a tinted sunscreen. And I must say the color of this is kind of more along the lines of my skin complexion. So if you're tan, this is going to suit you beautifully. I feel like it does a good job of kind of covering some imperfections, and it also has a little bit of shimmer. So if you're not into shimmer, you're probably not gonna like this. I like how it gives me a little bit of luminosity, but it doesn't look like I'm oily or anything like that. It just gives me a glow from within, which I really appreciate. And on top of that, you get 30 SPF, which is always the best. So I've been honestly really obsessed with it. It has not irritated my skin. You guys know that I have very sensitive skin. It's done very, very well with my skin. So I've just been so happy that I've been able to use this. Now the next product that I want to talk about is the First Aid Beauty Smoothie Coconut Skin Priming Moisturizer. I love this stuff. I find that this stuff does such a good job of just really priming my skin, hydrating it, moisturizing it, and also making sure my makeup lasts all day long. I feel like it does such a good job because by the end of the day, I'm looking at my makeup and I'm like, oh my God, this is still perfectly intact. And that's what I need, because during the summertime, things tend to get really sweaty, things tend to come off, and the fact that I can have a product that just makes everything stay very nicely throughout the entire day is awesome. It also smells like coconuts, which I'm such a fan of. Anything that smells like coconuts is just screaming my name, so I had to try it out because I knew that it was going to do wonders for me. I also use this by itself because sometimes I am not wearing makeup, but I definitely want to moisturize my skin and just have it look nice every day, and this goes perfectly onto my skin. No reactions, works so well with sensitive skin. Now I want to talk about a foundation that I've recently fallen back in love with. This has been one of my holy grail foundations for a long time, and I kind of stepped away from it because I wanted to try a bunch of new products and I haven't really touched it for quite some time, and that is the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. I have two of them because I like to mix shades. Today I actually only use shade 54, which is my winter shade, which is maybe why I look light. So excuse me, I really try to bronze as much as possible, but I don't know how the camera's picking it up right now. I may look a little bit lighter than I tend to, but right now during the summertime, I usually use medium 57, which is the darker shade, and during fall time, I like to mix them together because it creates that perfect shade for my skin. Now this foundation, I know there's a lot of talk about it. People are sometimes hesitant because it's a super full duty, full coverage foundation. Unless you have extremely oily skin, you're probably not gonna like this foundation whatsoever. And unless you're a full coverage queen, this probably isn't going to be good for you. So what I like to do is I like to apply this during the summertime when I'm going to go to an event, whether it's a night out or something where I really want my makeup to look stunning and to last all night long. This is the foundation that I lean towards. Now, the main reason why I've been using it a lot lately is also because it's summer, of course. I don't use this for every day. No. It's too heavy duty for that, but definitely when I want to go to the next level and amp up my look, I totally go for this because I feel like it just, right now my skin looks flawless. With this foundation, you honestly need to pump it out once and like a fair amount once, and you can cover your entire face and you're good to go. So that's what I do. You do not need a lot of this foundation. Very, very little of this goes a very, very long way. So that's just my tip to you. Less is more with the Kat Von D Lock It foundation. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about an eyeliner that I've really been loving. So this is the REINA Rebelde eyeliner, and this is a liquid liner. It comes in this little situation right here, and the reason I love this eyeliner is because lately my gel liner has been a little bit on the dry side, so it doesn't give me that pure black line that I really adore. So I tend to go back in with this REINA Rebelde eyeliner and really sharpen it up and make it look amazing. And this is like the purest true black liquid liner that I've ever tried. I really would recommend this if you're looking for a brand new eyeliner. Now, REINA Rebelde is definitely a newer brand. It is a Latina brand, which is so awesome. I love supporting Latina brands, and the owner behind this company is amazing. She's such an inspiration. She's so beautiful. Her name is Regina, and I love how much time and dedication she's invested into this makeup company and really providing good quality products. Packaging is on fleek, and just, I love it. I feel like it totally represents the Mexican culture. She is Mexican, so she has a lot of that Mexican theme going on in her products, and I'm just obsessed. And the fact that their eyeliner right now is my obsession, I'm just like, yes. So now I'm going to talk about lip products. So I have 4 products that I want to talk about, and of course they're all like in that nude family. So I'm going to go ahead and start with these 2 MAC lipsticks. Now these are from the Liptensity collection, and of course they are nudes. They are so stunning. And first I'm going to talk about the color Dough. And I love this one because it's more of like a pinky nude. It's a very everyday wearable color. I feel like it's the perfect pinky nude for us Latina ladies who have more of that tan skin. It's not going to be like too muted, but it's not going to be too dark where it's not going to look like a nude color. So I really have been loving this just for every day. And I also love the consistency of this lipstick. I feel like this consistency is so much better than the original MAC lipstick. I feel like, for me at least, the original MAC lipsticks just tend to like really crack on my lips and just look nasty. And that's saying something because honestly, my lips aren't really dry. Like, I don't have that issue, but the fact that they just crack on my lips, I'm just like, ugh. So when they came out with the Liptensity collection and I saw how moisturizing and just so nice the consistency was, I was like, yes. And their color selection is phenomenal. Like, really good. And then the next color is this color in Toast and Butter. This is a little bit darker than Dough. This one's more of that like brown terracotta color, which really reminds me a lot of Lolita by Kat Von D, the liquid lipstick. I feel like this is also another really nice wearable color. I do feel that this one is more for like a fall-time vibe, and Dough, the more pinky one, is definitely more of a summer wearable color. But both of these colors have been my go-to lipsticks at the moment. I want to talk about another product, and this is actually a recent purchase. I purchased this at the beginning of the month when I purchased the ILUVSARAHI collection, and this is in the color 951. This was my very first ColourPop Cosmetics satin lip color that I've ever tried, and I must say that I was extremely impressed and I was not disappointed whatsoever. I love the consistency of these satin lips because they do feel like they're a liquid matte lipstick, but they're not matte. They're very creamy and moisturizing and just really feel so nice on the lips, where your lips are not going to feel dry whatsoever, but it still lasts quite some time. I did see that this lipstick didn't just automatically fade away as I was carrying on throughout my day. It lasted me pretty much the entire day. I did have to do like a touch-up or two, but it was pretty much for the most part on my lips. So I was really impressed, and I feel like the color is another, of course, like nice nude. I feel like this one is more of like a pinky gray brown, as you can see right there. But you can see that I have that taste for the nudes because these are definitely more of that like nude selection, and I feel like these are the perfect nudes for us Latinas. So I've really been digging that color. I feel like during the transition to the fall time, that's gonna be like my ride or die. Now the last lip product that I want to talk about, and the last product that I'm going to talk about, is another Reina Rebelde product. Now this is a lip brilliance. It's pretty much the consistency of a gloss, but it has a really nice formula and it's super pigmented, so it still looks like you're wearing like a nice lip color, super moisturizing. And the best part of this lip product is that it smells like peppermint. So this is in the color Enchufada. They have such cute names. Reina Rebelde, just their name selection is so cute. So I'm going to swatch this one. You can see right there, it's like a pinky. I feel like it's the perfect lip topper. So what I like to do most times is just go in with like one of these two colors, and then I put it on top and it creates the perfect look. Or even if you have like a much darker color or like a color that you want to kind of diffuse out because you're not feeling just going that full intensity, you can totally put this on top, and I feel like it neutralizes the color so that it makes it look more neutral and not so like bam in your face. Because I know right now we kind of want to go for more of that like pinky colors, not so much like those bright like deep colors, because those are for the fall time. But I feel like just if you wanted to use more of a darker bright color, then you can go ahead and put that and then use this Enchufada lip brilliance, and it will literally neutralize in the most beautiful way and also add that glossy lip effect. So that concludes my favorites for the month of June. I didn't really have that many, but these have been the things that I've been so obsessed with. So if you guys have any products that you've been loving that you would love to share with me, then please go ahead and do so, because I hooked you up and shared with you guys my favorites. So now I want to know what you guys have been loving for this month so I can go ahead and check it out, and perhaps next month it'll be in my July favorites. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching my favorites videos, then please go ahead and thumbs this video up so I know to continue doing these videos. And if you guys are new to my channel, then hi, welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe and become a member of our family here on YouTube, because I love interacting with you guys about all things beauty, and I always bring you guys the best, most honest reviews on the latest makeup products. So go ahead and subscribe and join our family of fun. That being said, I will see you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.